JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, JDF soldier among two men arrested following shooting in Manchester. The Manchester police have confirmed that two men, including a member of the Jamaica Defence Force, are in custody in relation to a shooting in Top St. Louis district last night. Commanding officer of the Manchester Police, Superintendent Lloyd Darby, says they are expected to be charged. It is reported that about 7 p.m. on Tuesday, the two men attacked a man at his shop. The police were then alerted. The attackers were subsequently intercepted by the police along a roadway. The police say a gun was seized during a search and that the men were arrested. Darby said no motive has yet been established for the shooting and that the investigation is ongoing. It is reported that the victim is in hospital in serious but stable condition. Several arrested in Longville Park, Clarendon police operation. Several men were arrested in an early morning police military operation in the Phase 3 area of Longville Park in Clarendon. Head of operations at the Clarendon Police Division, Deputy Superintendent Antoine Cardoza, said that the security forces were acting on intelligence regarding illegal guns and ammunition in the area. In addition to the arrest, Cardoza said guns made out of cardboard and masks were also seized. So these are not actual firearms, but then again, we have to be wondering if they are used in certain criminal activities. One could actually disarm a legitimate firearm holder with these things, he said. With a spike in murders in the parish, Cardozo informed that the police have intensified operational activities. Police nabbed man on the run after allegedly wounding party patron. The police have arrested and charged a man who they say has been on the run for several months after he allegedly injured another man at an illegal party at Common District in Manchester on Friday, May 21. 31-year-old Siobhan Mullins of Comfort District has been charged with wounding with intent. The police said that about 10:30 p.m. on the night in question, Mullins was a patron at an illegal party when an altercation developed between him and another man. Mullins allegedly hit the man to the face, left and later returned to the location with a firearm, which he reportedly pointed at the man and fired several shots in his direction. On Wednesday, September 22, Mullins was arrested by the police during an operation in Mandeville. Females arrested after reported hold-up and robbery in Portland. Two women accused of robbing and assaulting another woman in Buff Bay, Portland on Monday, September 27, have been charged by detectives in Portland. Charged with robbery with aggravation and assault occasioning bodily harm are 34-year-old Tanisha Walker of Clovis Lane, Buff Bay in Portland, and 19-year-old Crystal Gale, also of Clovis Lane, Buff Bay in Portland. Reports are that about 9:35 a.m., Walker and Gale attacked a woman who was walking home. They allegedly hit her several times and robbed her of $50,000. Following investigative leads, both women were picked up at their home in an operation and were subsequently charged following an interview. Their court date is being finalized. 28-year-old allegedly shoots at cops, arrested. 28-year-old Romain Stoddard has been arrested after he reportedly fired gunshots at the police team as they patrolled in Porus, Manchester on Friday, September 24. Stoddard has been charged with 2 counts of shooting with intent. The police said that about 1 a.m., Stoddard was seen with a group of men on the Porus main road. Upon seeing the police, Stoddard and the other men allegedly opened fire at the police and then fled. Stoddard was later arrested and subsequently charged after a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. Klansman legal fees could reach $50 million. The Klansman gang trial now underway in the Home Circuit Court is likely to cost taxpayers in the region of $50 million for the legal fees of the alleged gangsters. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck, speaking in the House of Representatives yesterday, said that the trial is likely to take months. He noted that $55 million was paid to lawyers in the Uchen's Wilson gang trial. The average fee paid to the 28 attorneys at law for that trial, which ran intermittently for 19 months, was just under $2 million. If we continue at that rate, where even the present trial going on, the estimate is that it will be $50 million, the minister said. At the start of a Klansman one Don gang trial, senior lawyer Lloyd McFarlane called for the government to allocate more money to pay legal aid lawyers engaged in the trial. I know the registrar has been trying, but I raise it just to bounce it off your lordship, so to speak, so that persons may understand that we have months ahead of us. It will be affecting our practices, and we still believe that there should be some further review in terms of what is being offered to us, the senior attorney said. Chuck told Parliament yesterday that the Andrew Holness chaired cabinet has decided to increase the compensation of lawyers who have had to leave their private practice and assist indigent accused persons in their criminal trials. The Klansman One Don gang trial will see $300,000 being paid to senior lawyers in the first 30 days of the trial, which falls to $200,000 for subsequent months. However, they will not be able to earn more than $1.2 million. Junior lawyers will be paid $150,000 for their first month and $100,000 in subsequent months, up to $800,000. Previously, the legal aid fee that is paid for appearance of criminal matters, such as murder, was $135,000 for senior lawyers. It is to be doubled to $270,000. The fees paid to junior attorneys will also be doubled from $90,000 to $180,000. Chuck described the amounts being paid to lawyers who provide legal aid as insufficient, but said that the government has to control the amount of contribution that is being made. If we really provide what the attorneys are asking for, one trial could use up the legal aid bill provided by this House, he said. Not my name. An American man who U.S. Marshals have alleged is a wanted fugitive by the name of Garfield Anthony Michael Sewell yesterday insisted that his name is Eric Lott and he had simply missed his return cruise to the U.S. Hauled before the St. Anne Parish Court to answer to charges of breaching Jamaica's Immigration Act, the man told the court that he had intended to return to the United States but got distracted by a female friend. After spending time with her, he said he thought it was too late to make the ship. He told the court he has been staying with her since. The allegations are that Sewell, whom U.S. Marshals believe is using the name Lott, entered the country on a cruise ship which docked at the Ocho Rios Pier on September 13. He failed to return to the vessel, which was scheduled to leave the island at 4 p.m. the same day. A missing person report was filed with the Ocho Rios police. Last Saturday, he was arrested during an operation conducted by the Jamaica Fugitive Apprehension Team on Main Street in Brownstown, St. Anne. He was charged with breaching the Immigration Act by overstaying his time allowed in the country. According to the St. Anne police, U.S. Marshals have confirmed that 29-year-old Garfield Anthony Michael Sewell from Douglasville, Georgia, is wanted for murder and aggravated assault in Georgia. In court yesterday, Lott demanded an attorney and was granted the services of attorney at law Nathan Geddes Morrison. Lott was remanded and will return to court on October 5. Mother fined $700,000 for COVID breaches. In a video posted on social media, Erica Milton, 55, of New Boynes in Clarendon, lamented that she was charged nearly $700,000 for breaches under the Disaster Risk Management Act. Rose Barnes, her daughter-in-law, said that Milton was on her way to a nearby shop sometime after 9 p.m. on August 21 when she was stopped by the police and charged with not wearing a mask and disregarded the curfew order. Barnes alleges, however, that at Milton's court appearance last Friday, she was told that she was also being charged for hosting a party with more than 200 people in attendance.
I want to share this with you, sir. I feel hungry, I go out on the road and I go look for food for buy, sir. And anywhere, me dep on the road and the police car drive down with a full curfew hours. And them carry me go to jail and charge me for mass and curfew, for mass and breach a curfew. Anyhow, me go a station and they lock me up and put me under $100,000 bail bond, sir. And Friday gone me go to court, sir. And the judge charged me $700,000, Mr. Prime Minister. I want to share this with you. And when they put the bail band and it then charge me from Mr. Prime Minister. I have pressure, I sick. Mr. Andrew, I live on New Boynes, 2nd Street, Panny Boulevard. Miss Holiness know me everything. My name Erica. Mr. Parnell's charge me, I'm a MP, sir. And I want to reach out to them. I want this comment go all about around the place because I never hear this in that history. $700,000.
While admitting that the family hosted an event on the night in question, she said it was about 10 to 15 of us. There was nothing that indicated a party. When she arrived at court, the officer was there the night told the court that there was 200 and something people at the event. Barnes argued. She said that Milton was fined more than $100,000 for not wearing a mask and breaching the curfew. She said the charge for hosting the gathering brought the total fine to $1 million, but the judge reduced it to $690,000 after Milton asked for leniency. Barnes said by the time they got the funds together, the court's office was closed, and the family was informed that Milton would be taken to lockup. She said this was bad for Milton, who is diabetic and suffers from high blood pressure. There was no other option. She was going to 4 Paws lockup for the weekend, and that was it. And for a lady of that age to go through that is absolutely ridiculous, she said. St. James pastor rape case heads to circuit court. The 39-year-old St. James pastor, Jason Rose, his wife, and the mother of a teenage girl who accused the clergyman of rape are expected to have their case transferred to the St. James Circuit Court for trial following a committal hearing set for Monday, October 4. The hearing date was given when all three made an appearance in the St. James Parish Court on Monday. They were remanded in custody. The way was clear for the case to be transferred to the Circuit Court after all files relating to the case were completed. A case transfer bundle is also to be prepared. Pastor Rose was originally charged with rape. A charge of attempting to pervert the course of justice was later added. Similarly, the two women faced charges of attempting to pervert the course of justice. Initial allegations against the pastor are that sometime in March, he assaulted the girl while she was at his home, which is located on the church premises at 62 Barnett Street in Montego Bay. She had reportedly gone there to access the internet to complete a school project. A report was made to the police, an investigation launched, and the search began to locate the alleged perpetrator, who is pastor of the New Life Apostolic Church in Montego Bay. He reported to the Freeport Police on June 7, and following an interview in the presence of his attorney, was charged by detectives assigned to the St. James branch of the Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse, CISOCA. The clergyman was allowed bail in the sum of $300,000 when he appeared before Parish Judge Sasha Ashley for the first time on June 14. However, he was later slapped with a charge of attempting to pervert the course of justice after allegations surfaced that he had attempted to contact the complainant by phone. It is also alleged that the pastor's wife coerced the 15-year-old into saying that her initial reports to the police were false. On June 16, all three were denied bail on the grounds that there was no guarantee that they would not attempt to influence the complainant. It was reportedly disclosed in court that the pastor, his wife, and the mother of the teenager all share a close relationship. 144 new COVID-19 cases in Jamaica, one additional death. Jamaica recorded 144 new COVID-19 cases and one death on Tuesday, bringing the infection total to 83,486 and the virus death toll to 1,860. The Ministry of Health and Wellness reported that the new cases comprise 86 females and 58 males with ages ranging from 2 months to 95 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew, 40, St. Catherine, 39, St. James, 15, St. Mary, 14, St. Anne, 11, Westmoreland, 7, Portland, 6, Clarendon, 5, Trelawney, 4, St. Thomas, 2, and Manchester, 1. The deceased is a 76-year-old male from St. Catherine. The ministry added that 5 deaths are under investigation. There are 28,363 active cases, after 145 more people recovered in the last 24 hours, bringing total recoveries to 52,676. Currently, 594 people are hospitalized, 94 of which are severely ill, while 34 critically ill, and 141 are moderately ill. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.